They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Your team captains for the Pumas are
From the campus of Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona, welcome to the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League Championships. As it's our second ball game of the day. Today it's 12 and under the Maricopa Pumas at 4-5 against the Ironwood Roadrunners at 7-5, a Division III championship. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry and Roger Bemis. Here at Mountain Point High School in southwest Phoenix, the neighborhood of Ahwatukee. And we've got a good matchup here this afternoon. It's about 85 degrees earlier. Temperatures expect to get to about 93, but second ball game of the day in the coin toss at midfield. The Roadrunners in the black and in the kind of the aqua colors, Miami Dolphin type of uniforms, the Pumas of Maricopa. They've won the toss. They've deferred to the second half. So the Roadrunners will get the ball first. These two teams played each other back on week 5, and the Pumas won by a score of 30-12. So the Roadrunners will get the ball first. Jose Castro, number 4, is their quarterback. Rodney Richardson, number 0, running back. Lowe Miller will be the running back. Corbin Lowe Miller, wearing number 6, will be a guy to keep your eye on. But the Roadrunners will get the ball first. 1991 is when this school opened down here in the backdrop of South Mountain. Carl Keeper Stadium, named after the longtime head coach at Tempe McClintock High School. He also was obviously the head coach here at Mountain Point. The head coaches for the Roadrunners, Randy, Jamie, Scotty, Giuliano, and Jose. The head coach for the Pumas, Coach T, Mitch, Juan, Dylan, and Q. So the 12 and under Maricopa Pumas at 4-5. Ironwood Roadrunners 7-5. Mention again, the Ironwood lost to the Pumas week 5, 30-12. So the Roadrunners will get the ball first. Jaden Sotelo scheduled to kick off for the Pumas. O'Sullivan will go back deep on the far side, and Lowe Miller here on the near side to return this kick of Sotelo. The prior ball game that started 11 a.m., it was 6 and under. The Baby Suns beat Maricopa Pumas 46-0. Running clock towards the end. So Jaden Sotelo with the ball on the tee for the Pumas. And as of right now, really no wind to speak of. Temperatures in the high 80s and expect to get to 93. Again, O'Sullivan on the far side, Lowe Miller on the near side for the Roadrunners to return this kick of Sotelo. Sotelo with an onside kick and a beauty here to the near side. It's recovered by the Roadrunners at their own 48-yard line. Coming up with that one is Ethan Bachman. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Roadrunners from their own 48-yard line with some good field position. And Jose Castro, number 4, will be at the controls for the Roadrunners. And Richardson and Lowe Miller, the running backs. O'Sullivan, number 8, Hackinson, number 14, wide receivers for the Roadrunners. First down and 10 for the Roadrunners from their own 48-yard line. Castro out of the shotgun. Handoff going left is Richardson, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards across midfield to the 47-yard line and taken down by Aram Esparza Jr. for the Pumas. A pick up of 5 straight ahead for Rodney Richardson. It'll be second down and 5 for the Roadrunners from the 47 of the Maricopa Pumas. Just underway, 9:30 and ticking in the opening quarter. Castro goes out of the shotgun with Richardson to his right, goes to his right, tries to get to the outside, in trouble, and he is wrapped up with nowhere to go. Jeremiah Harris, amongst others, coming up to make that tackle. A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be third down and 9 for the Roadrunners from their own 49-yard line. Ironwood Roadrunners at 7-5. They need the 42-yard line of the Pumas for a first down. Castro goes out of the shotgun. Man goes in motion towards the far side as Halifax. Quick toss far side. It is intercepted by the Pumas. And racing back the far side, this is going to be a touchdown for the Pumas.
Castro's pass is intercepted by the Pumas. Good for a
Intercepted by Jeremiah Harris. Unofficially, that will go for 50 yards. And the Pumas leading by a score of 6-0, 8:25 remaining in the opening quarter. That ball was tipped. So Harris getting a deflected ball. It is 6-0 in favor of the Pumas. 8:25 remaining in this opening quarter. So Harris getting that tip. The Pumas will go for a 1-point try. It goes through the legs of the man Casillas, and the 1-point conversion is no good. So Harris with an interception return for a touchdown. And the Pumas leading by a score of 6-0, 8:25 remaining in this opening quarter. So just like that, the Pumas score on the 50-yard interception returned by Harris. The extra point for 1 point is no good. Mentioned the Pumas beat the Roadrunners in Week 5, 30-12.
For the Pumas, Sotelo is set to
Sullivan on the far side. On the near side is Lowe Miller to return the kick for the Roadrunners. Sotelo set to kick off for the Pumas. They lead at 6-0, 8:25 remaining in the opening quarter. His last one was an onside kick, and this is an instant replay. The last one, it goes out of bounds before it goes 10 yards. It'll be a penalty marker, and we'll see where they spot that ball. So 2 onside kicks in a row by the Pumas' Sotelo. But this one goes out of bounds before it goes 10 yards. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Pumas. It'll be first down and 10. Roadrunners, the 44-yard line of the Pumas. Pumas leading 6-0, 8:25 remaining in the opening quarter. First down and 10 for the Roadrunners at the 44-yard line of the Pumas. Castro out of the shotgun, a handoff. And this is Richardson behind left guard. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Down inside, taken down by Casillas.
Richardson up the middle.
A gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7 for the Roadrunners, the 41-yard line of the Pumas. Pumas leading 6-0, 8 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, and a 50-yard touchdown interception returned by Harris. The extra point was no good. Castro. Again, Harris over there in on the tackle amongst others, as well as Jalen Mitchell. So Richardson for 16, now goes for 11 on that one. Move the chains, first down and 10. Roadrunners, the 14-yard line of the Pumas. 6-0 in favor of the Pumas. 7:10 remaining in the opening quarter. The 50-yard interception return for Harris of the Pumas. The extra point run was no good. Handoff again over the left side to Richardson, and he is piled up inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, a pickup of 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up second down and 5 yards to
Time coming up, making the stop was Aiden Astorga for the Pumas. Second down and 5 for the Roadrunners inside the 10 at the 9-yard line of the Pumas. Little bit of a breeze going from left to right at the back of the Roadrunners. Second down and 5. Castro out of the shotgun. Handoff again. Richardson going left. Gets to the outside pulls it up and into the end zone for a touchdown. It goes for 9 yards. We're tied at 6 on the 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter. So tied at 6 after the run by Richardson, a 44-yard drive after the onside kick. Let's see if the Roadrunners try an extra point kicking it. Castro would be the kicker. Instead, they will go for a 1-point conversion. They hand off inside, and straight ahead is Lowe Miller, and he's not going to quite get into the end zone. We're tied at 6. Harris again in on the tackle.
Pumas 6, Roadrunners 6.
So the Roadrunners turned away on their 1-point conversion try. We're tied at 6, 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter after the 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. So a 44-yard drive culminating in the 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. We're tied at 6, 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter. Game 1 at 11 a.m., 6 and under. The Baby Suns beat the Maricopa Pumas by a score of 46-0. Harris on the far side and Doyle here on the near side to return the kick of Castro. So Castro has the ball on the tee.
For the Roadrunners.
So Castro to kick off. It's a line drive to the far side. This ball is loose and recovered at the 39-yard line. Recovered by Darius Doyle on the far side at the 38-yard line of the Pumas. We're tied at 6, 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter. Pumas scored first to make it 6-0 and a 50-yard interception returned by Harris. The extra point trying to run it in was no good. Then 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson for the Roadrunners to tie it at 6. First down and 10 for the Pumas from their own 38-yard line. And a pitch. The ball pops loose. Who wants that ball?
Fumble on the play. Ball is recovered by the Pumas.
Pumas recover that one, and it's Harris who had the interception recovering that ball. And a timeout is called on the play, a loss of 6. Timeout for the Pumas. It'll be second down and 16 for the Pumas from their own 32-yard line. The ball games after this one at 4 p.m., 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons. That's Division II. And at 6 p.m., 11 and under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. That's Division I. Temperature expected to get to about 93 today, and a little bit of a breeze blowing from left to right. After the loss of 6, it'll be second down and 16 for the Pumas from their own 32-yard line. Currently 89 degrees out. Casillas is the tailback. Sotelo the quarterback. They hand off to the fullback, and that ball is fumbled. It pops loose. And Elijah Palafax comes up with it for the Roadrunners. It'll be the Roadrunners' ball. So the Roadrunners take over on the fumbled exchange, recovered by Elijah Palafax. Roadrunners with first down and 10 at the 34 of the Pumas. 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, tied at 6. 12 and under state championship, Division III. Richardson lines up to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. They hand off again. Richardson bouncing to his left, now cuts back into his right and taken down after a 4-yard pickup. In on that stop was Jose Lopez Sepulveda. A gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Roadrunners at the 30 of the Pumas. 5:30 and ticking in the opening quarter. We're tied at 6 here at Mountain Point High School. Richardson remains the running back as Castro goes out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 6. They pitch it to Richardson again, going left. Gets to the outside, picks up 4 as he takes on a defender on that far side.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Taken down by Joseph Casillas.
Brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Roadrunners at the 26 of the Pumas. The 1st down marker is the 24-yard line on 3rd down and 2 for the Roadrunners. Again, Richardson is the running back, lining up to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun. Hand off to Richardson. They stay on the left side. He takes on a couple of defenders and fights his way down to the 21-yard line, up for a 1st down and a pickup of 3.
For a Roadrunner 1st down.
Again, in on the tackle that time was
Ball is marked at the Puma 21-yard line.
Stanback. So move the chains for the Roadrunners. The drive stays alive. 1st down and 10. Roadrunners at the 21-yard line of the Pumas. We're tied at 6, 3:50 and ticking. The opening quarter. Castro out of the shotgun. An end around, racing to his right this time and trying to get to the outside is O'Sullivan. He's inside the 15 and marked out of bounds about the 14, a gain of 5. Check that, Low Miller on the carry around from left to right.
Gain of 7 on the play.
The ball will be spotted at the 14-yard line of the Pumas. A gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Roadrunners the 14-yard line of the Pumas. We're tied at 6, approaching 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Castro out of the shotgun. A handoff going right this time is Low Miller and taken down on the play by David Benefiel. A gain of 1 on the play. It's not going to be quite enough for a 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Roadrunners at the 17-yard line of the Pumas. Marcus Mobley is in the backfield now, line up to the left of Castro. Castro swings it out to the left side. It's complete to Low Miller, but he's taken down immediately by Harris. But going to mark him down about the 11-yard line. And that should be enough. It is enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Roadrunners, the 11-yard line of the Pumas. 2 minutes and ticking here in the 1st quarter, tied at 6. 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson of the Roadrunners. The extra point failed. Harris an interception return of 50 yards for the Pumas. PAT no good. Elijah Palafax lines up behind Castro, goes out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Hand off to Palafax inside, and he picks up maybe 2 at most straight ahead. Aram Esparza Jr. in on the tackle for the Pumas. They give him a yard.
2nd down and 9 for the Roadrunners.
So Elijah Palafax getting the carry that time. 2nd down and 9 for the Roadrunners at the 10-yard line of the Pumas. Richardson lines up to the right of Castro, goes out of the shotgun. Handoff to Richards again, goes the left side. Penalty marker comes in. Richardson breaking tackles, taking on defenders. Close to the end zone, but a penalty marker back in the 11-yard line.
Richardson on the carry.
Richardson has really worked that left side every time he's gotten the carry. Imagine that one is coming back. 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter, tied at 6. That will go against the Roadrunners. And I'd imagine that's going to be holding, as they will mark that back to the 21 of the Pumas.
Brings up second down.
Second down and 20 for the Roadrunners of the 21-yard line of the Pumas. Tied at 6, 44 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Hackinson and Mobley now in the backfield. The right is Mobley. Castro fires here to the near side. It is complete. O'Sullivan races down the near sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown. He stayed in bounds, so Sullivan with a 21-yard pass reception from Castro. He tight-roped the sidelines. It's now 12-6. Roadrunners with 12 unanswered points. So it goes for 21 yards. O'Sullivan down the near sideline for the touchdown. Lowe Miller brings in a play for the one-point conversion. They did not get the last one. Both teams did not get either one. This play is whistled dead. It's going to be, they're going to call offside against the Roadrunners.
The officials call false start.
Or false start, I should say. Somebody might have been lined up in the neutral zone, but a false start. Now it'll be an 8-yard one-point conversion. Should they decide to kick it, it goes for 2 points. That's a little bit more difficult at this level of ball. If they decide to run or pass it in, it goes for 1 point. So Castro brings in the play, trying for a 1-point conversion. Richardson, the running back, lines up to his right in the backfield. 4 receivers. Handoff to Richardson around the left side with blockers. Cuts it up. He's into the end zone for the 1-point conversion. It is now 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. 13 unanswered points by the Roadrunners. 21 seconds remaining in the opening quarter.
The Pumas 13-6. We'd like to thank our proud sponsors for this afternoon's match.
So the Roadrunners with a 13-6 lead. This has been a well-played ball game so far. It's 21 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. Castro will kick off for the Roadrunners.
Set to kick for the Roadrunners, Castro.
Noble here on the near side, Harris on the far side to return this kick of Castro, who attempted an onside kick his last time for the Roadrunners. This one is a line drive kick picked up at the 31-yard line on the far side. And racing down the far sideline, and nice little return that time for Darius Doyle.
Ball is returned to the Roadrunner 43-yard line.
26-yard return by Darius Doyle. Be good field position for the Pumas, 1st and 10 at the 43 of the Roadrunners. Roadrunners leading 13-6, 14 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Pumas scored first on a 50-yard interception return by Harris. The Extra point, no good. Then 13 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. 21-yard touchdown pass to O'Sullivan. 1st and 10, Pumas at the 43-yard line of the Roadrunners. Out of the shotgun, Sotelo rolls to his left, fires towards the near sideline into traffic.
Sotelo's pass is complete.
And coming up with a nice catch, Darius Doyle. He went down to make it to the 26-yard line. A 17-yard pickup.
Penalty marker on the play.
And a penalty marker on the play, and that's going to come back. Holding against the Pumas. So a 17-yard gain is backed up 10 yards. 5 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. 13-6 Roadrunners. And after the 10-yard holding penalty against the Pumas, it'll be 1st down and 20. Pumas back at their own 47. Probably the final play of this first quarter. Sotelo out of the shotgun. Man goes in motion to the far side. Empty backfield. 4 receivers far side. Sotelo, quick toss to the far side. It is complete. And not much doing. Richardson really threw down the receiver. Made the catch and backtracked on the far side. And the receiver who caught the ball is down. Richardson really threw him hard to the ground. That'll be the end of the opening quarter. 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So we start the second quarter. It is 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. After that 5-yard tackle for a loss on the prior play was Jalen Mitchell that got up a little bit slow for the Pumas. The Pumas will have it 1st down, or I should say 2nd down and 25 back at their own 42-yard line. Some tough defense for the Roadrunners. The Pumas scored first in a 50-yard interception returned by Harris. Extra point no good. A 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson for the Roadrunners. No good on the PAT, and then 21-yard touchdown pass to O'Sullivan. The extra point was good for the Roadrunners, and Roadrunners lead at 13-6 as we start the second quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Game 1, 11 a.m. It was the Baby Suns 6 and under action beating Maricopa Pumas 46-0. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. Pumas facing a 2nd and 25 back of their own 42-yard line. Casillas is the lone setback directing traffic. He gets the snap. It is low. He picks it up, rolls to his left, cuts forward, and double teamed out at the 48-yard line after a 6-yard gain. Fuentes leading the charge that time on the tackle. after a gain of 6. It's second down, or I should say third and 19. For the Pumas from their own 48, they need the other 33 for the first down. Pumas at 4-5, and the Roadrunners 7-5. Temperature right around 90 degrees, expected to get to 93. Harris, the running back in the backfield. Sotelo, the back-ended quarterback, will go out of the shotgun. Third down and 19 for the Pumas from their own 48. Harris goes in motion. Sotelo out of the shotgun, rolls to his left, going to call his own number. Tries to get to the outside. He's going to be wrapped up and thrown down after a short carry by Rodney Richardson. It's going to be a loss of 1, bringing up 4th down and 20.
Brings up 4th down and 16 to go.
4th down and 20 for the Pumas back of their own 47-yard line. They need the 33 of the Roadrunners for a first down. 8:15 and ticking in the second quarter, 13-6. Roadrunners 13 unanswered points. So will the Pumas punt it away? Sotelo is standing back, appearing to be in punt formation. Only 7 yards back. Low snap, and he pops it up to the far side. Somebody touched that ball on the far side around the 30-yard line. The Roadrunners come away with it that time. And it is Tanner Lewis getting on that ball.
Ball will be marked at the 29-yard line.
24-yard punt. Tanner Lewis coming away with that for the Roadrunners. Roadrunners lost to the Pumas week 5, 30-12. But right now the Roadrunners leading 13-6. 7:42 remaining in the first half. So the Roadrunners first down and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Castro will go out of the shotgun. Corbin Lowe Miller will be the running back lining up behind him. And some confusion, and a timeout is called by the Roadrunners.
Timeout on the field.
It'll be their first. The ball games after this, the 4 p.m. ball game is 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons. That's Division II. 6 p.m. 11 under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. It's Division I. First game of the day, the Baby Suns out of Levine beat the Maricopa Pumas 46-0. So the Roadrunners with a 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line after the 24-yard punt by Sotelo. Corbin Lowe Miller is the running back, along with Elijah Palifax. Lowe Miller lines up behind. Castro goes out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Handoff to Lowe Miller, bounces it to the left. Tries to get to the outside, and he's hung up after about a 3-yard carry.
Gain of 3 on the play for the
Casillas coming up, amongst others, making the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Humes.
7 again.
Cole, gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Roadrunners from their own 32-yard line. 7-10 and ticking in the second quarter. 13-6 Roadrunners. Handoff again. Lowe Miller going to his left. Breaking tackles, cuts it back into the middle of the field, now races to his right, picks up a blocker, cuts to the outside, and cuts back in, taken down at the 31-yard line. 38-yard gain by Lowe Miller. So, taken down finally on the far side of the 31-yard line. Darius Doyle in on the action. It'll be first down and 10, Roadrunners at the 31-yard line of the Pumas. Ziggy checks in at running back on first down and 10. And a direct snap going left this time, trying to get to the outside is Ziggy, and he's taken down for a gain of a couple.
Gain of 5 on the play.
So a 6-yard gain down to the 25-yard line. Second down and 4 for the Roadrunners at the 25-yard line of the Pumas. 5:30 and ticking in the second quarter, 13-6 favor of the Roadrunners. Ziggy, again the running back, lines up to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun. Handoff to Ziggy, bouncing it inside. Takes on a couple of defenders, and he is thrown down right around the 20-yard line. Harsh tackle, Aiden Jernigan. Ziggy picks up a first down. They'll spot the ball at the 19 of the Pumas. First down and 10 for the Roadrunners at the 19 of the Pumas. Richardson is checked into the backfield now, and a timeout is called. Pumas calling a timeout with 4:41 remaining in the second quarter. 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners, 13 unanswered points. Pumas scored first on a 50-yard interception return by Harris. Point after was no good. A 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. The extra point no good for the Roadrunners. Then 21-yard touchdown pass to O'Sullivan. The PAT was good for the Roadrunners. They lead it 13-6. 4:41 remaining in the first half. And the Roadrunners on the march again, first and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Pumas. Jose Castro is the quarterback, wearing number 4. Richardson, who had that earlier touchdown, now in at running back, lines up to his right. Four receivers for the Roadrunners on first down and 10. Castro goes out of the shotgun. Palafax goes in motion, and that ball pops away, and it's going to be offside against the Pumas. It'll cost him 5 yards. It'll be first down and 5 for the Roadrunners at the Puma 14-yard line.
5-yard penalty.
4:39 remaining in the first half, 13-6 Roadrunners. Competitive ball game. Elijah Palafax brings in a play for the Roadrunners. Again, Richardson, the running back, lines up to the right of Castro, goes out of the shotgun, and first down and 5 at the 14-yard line of the Pumas. Handoff to Richardson again, going left. He's in trouble, and down he goes. It's going to be a loss of about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 yards on the play as Harris, amongst others, came up.
Second down and 7 for the Roadrunners.
Second down and 7 for the Roadrunners at the 16-yard line of the Pumas. Castro out of the shotgun, a handoff going inside this time, and barreling down low and picking up a couple that time
7-yard gain on the
was
play.
Richardson, gaining 7. Couple of guys getting up very slow for the Pumas.
We have injuries on the field.
Jose Lopez Sepulveda
Yard and a half for the Roadrunners.
and one of the Pumas on his back after the gain of 7 by Richardson. We'll take a break in the action. 3:40 remaining in the first half.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Glenn Humes, the injured player for the Pumas, and a handoff on 3rd down and 1 as Richardson going over to his right picks up the first down, but a penalty marker comes in the vicinity of holding. 3:27 remaining in the first half, 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Richardson had the first down, but a penalty marker in the vicinity of holding, and this is going to come back.
Penalty on the field. Holding by the offense.
They'll spot the ball at the 20 of the Pumas. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Roadrunners.
Or the Roadrunners at the 20-yard line of the Pumas. Palafax in the backfield now. Elijah Palafax to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun on 3rd down 11. Quick toss right side. It is complete. And a couple of dodges and dances. And that is complete on the far side, and picking up a couple that time is O'Sullivan. A gain on the play of 12. He needed 11 for the first down, and they spotted 1st down and 10 at the 8-yard line of the Pumas. 13 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. They lead at 13-6, 2:35 and ticking here in the first half. Richardson is checked in again. 1st down and goal for the Roadrunners. They hand off to Richardson going left. Tries to get to the outside, being chased and taken out of bounds after a gain of maybe 2 by Cole. Gabriel Cole coming over to knock Richardson out of bounds.
No gain on the play.
Well, they're going to say no gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 yards to gain.
2nd down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 8-yard line of the Pumas. 2:18 remaining in the half, 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Richardson, the running back, lines up to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. And a misdirection play to Palafax, goes to his right, but he's going to end up losing yardage.
Driven back by the Pumas.
Big tackle leading the charge, Jalen Mitchell. So Palafax on that end around didn't fool anybody, and they lost 2 on the play, did the Roadrunners. It'll be 3rd down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 11-yard line of the Pumas. Minute 50 and ticking here in the First half, 13-6 Roadrunners. The Pumas get the ball first to start the second half. 4 down territory, I would guess here. Mobley lines up to the left of Castro, goes out of the shotgun on 3rd down and goal. Castro fires here near side. It is complete. Going to pick up maybe a yard at best.
Castro's pass is complete.
A little bit of fighting after the play. Several penalty markers, and we've got a skirmish. And now the coaches come down to check on things. There's 4 penalty markers down on the play. Ball was complete to Low Miller, I believe it was. A big skirmish on the field, and the referees sorting it out. It was not going to be enough for a first down. Nevertheless, they needed a touchdown on 3rd down and goal at the 11. 4 penalty markers down, and the 5 officials trying to sort this one out. They're going to spot the ball at the 11 of the Pumas. It'll be 4th down for the Roadrunners. It might be offsetting penalties. 1:14 remaining in the half, 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Thirteen unanswered points for the Roadrunners. They lead at 13-6, 1:14 remaining in the half. Referees still figuring out what they're going to do. Might be offsetting penalties. 4 penalty markers down. They're showing it. Yeah, it'll be offsetting penalties, setting up 4th down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 11-yard line of the Pumas.
And personal foul on the offense. Plays will offset. Replay the down.
So they're going to replay that, and I would imagine it would be 3rd down, not 4th down. See if they switch that. The ball rests at the 11-yard line of the Pumas.
After the fouls, Roadrunners will have it 4th and goal at the 11.
They are saying 4th down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 11-yard line of the Pumas. 1:14 remaining in the half, 13-6 Roadrunners. And another penalty marker is down. Substitution penalty against the Roadrunners. It'll cost them 5 yards, moving it back to the 16 of the Pumas. Mobley was in at running back.
No participation on the offense. 5-yard penalty is marked off. 4th down and goal at the 21.
So Mobley was in at running back, lining up to the right of Castro. 4 receivers on 4th and goal. Castro looks to throw, lofts it towards the end zone into quadruple coverage. It goes incomplete. Couple of guys down. One with an knee injury, or grabbing his leg for the Roadrunners. And a man down for the Pumas. It was Darius Doyle. It goes incomplete on downs. The Pumas take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. It was Elijah Palafax who got up a little bit slow. The ball was intended for him, the Roadrunners, in the end zone. But it was incomplete. And the Pumas will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 16-yard line with 51 seconds remaining in the half. Roadrunners leading 13-6, and the Pumas will get the ball first to start the second half. For the Pumas getting the ball in the second half, you don't want to have a turnover deep in your own territory. Pumas scored first in a 50-yard interception returned by Harris. The extra point no good. A 9-yard touchdown run by the Roadrunners running back Richardson. Extra point no good. Then a 21-yard touchdown pass to O'Sullivan from Castro. The PAT was good for the Roadrunners, and the Roadrunners lead at 13-6, 51 seconds remaining in the first half. First down and 10 Pumas from their own 16-yard line. And now we've got a whistle again. And a handoff cutting left this time to the outside Pumas tailback. And he goes down at the 30-yard line, a pickup of 14. Good piece of running by Demarion Noble.
Good for a Puma first down.
Gain of 14, first down and 10, Pumas from their own 30-yard line. Noble, the tailback. The handoff to Noble again inside. Squirts to his left, has the first down and more, and a gain of 14 yards out to the 44-yard line. Scott and Mobley in on the tackle that time. The clock continues to tick. And with 5 seconds remaining in the half, first down and 10, Pumas from their own 44-yard line. And timeout is called with 1 second remaining. I thought I heard the halftime horn go off, but they stopped the clock with 1 second remaining in the half. First down and 10, Pumas from their own 44-yard line. Sotelo brings in the play. Casillas in the backfield, and the Roadrunners call a timeout with a second remaining in the half. 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners here, 1 second before halftime. And the Pumas will get the ball to start the second half. Game one, the 11 a.m. game, was won 46-0 by the Baby Suns over the Maricopa Pumas. 4 p.m. game, 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions against the Phoenix Dragons. And at 6 p.m., 11 and under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. Temperature right around 90 degrees, expected to get to 93, and nice breeze blowing from left to right at the back of the Pumas. So 1 second remaining in the half, 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Pumas first and 10 from their own 44-yard line. So the Pumas looking to see what they want to do. Casillas is the tailback. The exchange is fumbled, and going down to grab it was Sotelo.
Ball was recovered by the Pumas.
And he recovered that. That is the end of the first half, with the Roadrunners leading the Pumas by a score of 13-6.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
I'm not even sure where the ball is for the line of scrimmage. They put it, it's over
Oh,
here.
really?
There's just a little bit of that.
Well, in the first game, the huddle took like 40 seconds.
Yeah, both.
And these guys, the Pumas, they're not in the huddle very long.
No, so that's, I was trying to find the balance between.
Yeah. You're doing good.
Somebody's yelling or something.
Oh, this coach down here, who's this side?
Is this the Roadrunners?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry and Roger Bemis. Start the third quarter. It is 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners, and Castro will kick off for the Roadrunners. The Pumas get it first. Harris on the far side. Here on the near side is Noble. And a little bit of a breeze at Castro's back as some of the kicks have been squib kicks. This one he kicks deep off the hand of Noble, and it is going back, picks it up at the 10-yard line. He's in trouble, slips one tackle back there, but he's wrapped up shy of the 20-yard line. The ball popped loose. It is recovered by the Roadrunners. And we have an injured Puma player. The ball was picked up by Ethan Bachman for the Roadrunners. Ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line. Let's see who they give the ball to. Demarius Noble, who returned that kick, was shaken up a little bit. So the Pumas will have it, first down and 10 from their own 18. Recapping the scoring in the first half, the Pumas scored right off the bat on a 50-yard interception returned by Harris. The PAT no good. Roadrunners then 13 unanswered points. They tied it at 6 and a 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. PAT no good. The 21-yard touchdown pass from Castro O'Sullivan. The extra point was good as they ran it in. 13-6 Roadrunners here. 9:49 remaining in the third quarter. So Noble goes off the field after being roughed up a little bit on that return. Yeah, pretty decent breeze, and the Pumas will be going into it as the wind blowing from left to right. Maybe picking up around 10 to 13 miles an hour, somewhere enough to probably affect a pass play here and there. On the far side, a umbrella getting away from a young person. That wind shows you that wind has picked up. Blowing from left to right as the Pumas going into it, I'm guessing maybe 10 to 14, 13 miles an hour. First and 10 for the Pumas from their own 18-yard line. They trail it 13-6, 9:49 remaining in this third quarter. Casillas, the tailback, Esparza, the fullback, in the backfield. Handoff to Casillas going right. Tries to get to the outside, but he's not going to gain anything. Nice tackle on defense, Tanner Lewis. Penalty marker comes in, and that may be holding against the Pumas. And now Joseph Casillas on the far side, who ran that ball, appears to be in a lot of pain, or he's upset. Well, I think he's just upset. It was unsportsmanlike conduct against the Pumas, and I believe it was Joseph Casillas who's being talked to on the far sideline, who ran that ball. The ball will be spotted all the way back at the 3-yard line, a 15-yard penalty against the Pumas, and Casillas on the sideline is called for unsportsmanlike conduct. It'll be first and 25 for the Pumas all the way. Well, now they're going to mark it at the 9-yard line.
Pumas looking at second down and 25 yards to go for a first down.
Harris in the backfield, Sotelo out of the shotgun. Darius Doyle in the backfield. Now an empty backfield on first down and 20. They pitch it to Harris going from right to left, and the ball pops loose. And it's recovered by the Roadrunners, and it's Rodney Richardson. A costly turnover for the Pumas deep in their own territory. So an extremely short field for the Roadrunners. First and goal at the 5-yard line of the Pumas after the fumble.
ball will be spot at the 5-yard line.
9:20 remaining in the third quarter, 13-6 Roadrunners, and at first and goal at the 5-yard line of the Pumas. Rodney Richardson lines up to the left of Castro, who goes out of the shotgun. Now he'll line up to the right in the backfield with 4 receivers. They hand off to Richardson going left, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. A 5-yard touchdown run. His second of the afternoon. And it's now 19-6. Roadrunners, 9:15 remaining in the third quarter after the costly fumble by the Pumas. Second touchdown of the afternoon for Richardson. His first one was 9 yards. So the fumble and just one play, and Richardson into the end zone for the touchdown for the Roadrunners. The referees marking off a penalty against the Roadrunners, which will make it a little bit longer PAT. Not quite sure what that's about. But they spot the ball at the 15-yard line for the 1-point conversion. Castro out of the shotgun, Richardson to his left. The handoff to Richardson going right. He's bottled up. Nothing doing on that one. So with 9:03 remaining in the third quarter, the score remains 19-6 Roadrunners, 19 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. Pumas with another guy down. It's Aram Esparza Jr., number 24, getting up a little bit slow.
Second down and goal for the Roadrunners.
Well, they're going to claim that that touchdown didn't count at all. So no touchdown on that prior one by Richardson. A little bit of a late call. It'll be second down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 14-yard line of the Pumas. So the score remains 13-6. Favor the Roadrunners, 8:50 and ticking in the third quarter. So no touchdown. Second down and goal. Castro out of the shotgun. They pitch it to Richardson going right, tries to get to the outside, but he's going to be taken down for a loss. Well, stayed on his feet and fought his way down to the 10-yard line. Picked up 4. He broke a tackle back a couple of feet by Carson Scott. Richardson, a tough guy to take down. It'll be third down and goal for the Roadrunners at the Pumas 10-yard line. So that prior touchdown did not count. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 13-6. Favor of the Roadrunners. Direct snap to Halifax. Goes to his right, tries to get to the outside, but taken down and knocked out of bounds that time by Damarian Noble. A gain of 4 on the play. It'll be fourth down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 6-yard line of the Pumas. 7:40 and ticking here in the third quarter, 13-6. Favor the Roadrunners. They will go for it on fourth down, goal to 6. Richardson, the running back, as Castro out of the shotgun. Castro hands off to Richardson inside and not going to get it. In fact, it almost looked like he lost the handle on the ball, but he was only not going to pick up any yardage anyways. Noble picked it up, but Richardson was not going to get the first down anyway, so a costly penalty took 6 points off the board for the Roadrunners.
Ball is spot at the 6-yard line for the Pumas. First down and 10.
7:19 remaining in the third quarter, 13-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. First and 10 Pumas at their own 6. Noble, one of the running backs, and lining up behind him in the backfield, Joseph Casillas. Casillas lines up in his own end zone on first down 10. A fumbled snap again, but appears that recovered by the Pumas. Sotelo got it, and Aram Esparza getting up a little bit slow once again for the Pumas, a loss of 2 on the play. Last time the Pumas had the ball down this deep in their own territory, they turned it over. 2nd and 12, Pumas from their own 4-yard line. Sotelo under center, they pitch it, and this is going to be a safety. Tackle in the end zone.
2 points is awarded to Ireland.
Casillas was taken down in the end zone. It'll be 15-6 in favor of the Roadrunners.
Multiple fouls on the play.
Penalty markers in the end zone. 6:39 remaining in the third quarter. 15-6 in favor of the Roadrunners after that safety. So 2 penalty markers down, 1 in the end zone, 1 at the 5-yard line. So a safety is Casillas gang tackle in the end zone for the safety. The Pumas will have to kick off into a breeze. Referees trying to sort out some stuff right now. The ball spotted at the 20-yard line, and Pumas will be kicking from right to left into a pretty steady breeze. So you get deep in your own territory, and some bad things can happen if you're the team with the ball. Unfortunately for the Pumas, there's only 2 points. A touchdown was taken off the board prior to that. The penalty here, there were multiple infractions that it will go against the Pumas, and they will have to kick off back from their own 10 rather than the 20.
With the unsportsmanlike penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Pumas. So the Roadrunners should get good field position. O'Sullivan on the far side, on the near side, Lowmiller to return this kick from the Pumas. It'll be Sotelo kicking off the free kick after the safety. So Sotelo having to kick off into a decent breeze. 6:39 remaining in the third quarter. 15-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Ball falls off the tee again. So Sotelo on the free kick to kick off for the Pumas. This one he angles here towards the near side, and it's picked up by Lowmiller at the 41-yard line, and he races back. A penalty marker comes in, a return of 19 yards down to the 22-yard line. 3 penalties come in here on the near side.
Holding on the receiving team.
Holding against the Roadrunners, so we've had Several flags the last couple of minutes, so things have slowed up a little bit. From the spot of the foul, it'll be 10 yards marked back on the holding against the Roadrunners. So rather than having it about the 22-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 Roadrunners with 38 of the Pumas. Again, a short field for the Roadrunners. Handoff to Richardson going left. Gets to the outside, following his blockers, takes on a defender and all the way down to the 22-yard line, a gain of 20.
13-yard gain on the play.
Harris again on the tackle. Officially a gain of 17 on the play around the left side to Richardson. Halifax brings in the play for the Roadrunners. They've dominated the field position here as of late. First down and 10 for the Roadrunners, the 21-yard line of the Pumas. This a quick toss to the near side. Complete to O'Sullivan. Makes the catch and races forward down to the 10-yard line. He's going to pick up 11.
Passes complete for another Roadrunner first down.
Taken down by Aiden Jernigan. Both those receivers for the Roadrunners, O'Sullivan and Lowe Miller, are big guys, big targets. First down and goal for the Roadrunners at the 10-yard line of the Pumas. Castro out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. They hand off to Richardson inside, runs right over a defender, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. So Richardson runs over a defender. It's now 21-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. 10-yard run. 21 unanswered points for the Roadrunners with 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. Halifax lines up to the, well, he gets the direct snap and to his left. Blockers, gets to the outside and cuts in, and he's in for the 1-point conversion. Halifax runs it in for the 1-point conversion. It's now 22-6. Roadrunners 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. 22 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. They've dominated field position here in this third quarter. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. So 22 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. Pair of touchdowns for Richardson, 10 and 9 yards. 5:05 remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 in favor of the Roadrunners.
Castro will kick for the Roadrunners.
David Benefiel here on the near side. Harris on the far side to return this kick of Castro. With a wind at his back, Castro will kick off for the Roadrunners.
Benefiel and Harris deep to receive for the Pumas.
So Castro boots it here the near side. Benefiel picks it up at the 29-yard line. The ball pops loose, and who's got it?
Recovered by the Roadrunners.
Roadrunners come away with it.
Penalty marker on the play.
Penalty marker comes in. It was 72 coming away with it, but Anton Scott, 77, is the only number in the 70s. It was 72 with the recovery.
15-yard penalty before
for the Roadrunners, and it'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Pumas. Once again, the Roadrunners deep inside Puma territory, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of the Roadrunners. 4:58 remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 Roadrunners, 22 unanswered points. And the defense for the Pumas could certainly be getting tired. Richardson lines up to the right of Castro, goes out of the shotgun. The referees conferring, and it's 1st and 10, Roadrunners at the Pumas' 21-yard line. Pumas with some costly mistakes. Castro hands off to Richardson going left. Gets to the outside, cuts inside, penalty marker comes in. That's going to come back. So a lot of penalties here in this third quarter. So that one coming back, it was a pickup of about 11, but it'll come back. They'll mark it at the 31. First and 20 for the Roadrunners at the 31-yard line of the Pumas.
At the 31-yard line.
4:35 and ticking in the third quarter, 22-6 Roadrunners. Castro out of the shotgun, fires here downfield and a little bit too high for Halifax into double coverage. Harris, well as Mitchell on the coverage.
2nd down and 20 for the Roadrunners.
Temperature expected to get to 93 degrees. 2nd down and 20 for the Roadrunners at the 31-yard line of the Pumas. Richardson, the running back, will line up to the right. Castro goes out of the shotgun with 4 receivers on 2nd and 20. Castro looks to throw. Tried to dump it off to Richardson, but he couldn't make the catch. Goes incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20 for the Roadrunners at the 31 of the Pumas. Earlier, the Baby Suns beat the Maricopa Pumas 6-0 team, 46-0. 3rd down and 20 for the Roadrunners at the 31 of the Pumas. 4 receivers. They tried to hand off to Richardson inside, but the ball pops loose. Got another fumble here. That is recovered by Isaac Salazar. So the fumbled exchange, the Pumas' decent field position, the best field position they've had in some time. 1st and down and 10 for the Pumas from their own 33. They trail at 22-6, 4:13 remaining in the third quarter. Pumas scored first in a 50-yard interception return by Harris. PAT was no good. Richardson a couple of touchdown runs for the Roadrunners. O'Sullivan a 21-yard touchdown pass reception and a safety. Sotelo out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Pumas from their own 33-yard line. Man goes in motion. And the man in motion gets the handoff.
No gain on the play.
Nothing doing on that one.
Correction, loss of 2 on the play.
Alex Fuentes on the tackle of Kai Stanback.
2nd down and 12.
A loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 for the Pumas from their own 30-yard line. Noble, the running back, lines up to the left as Sotelo goes out of the shotgun. Stanback goes in motion. They swing it out over here to Noble, and he is hit and dropped immediately. Big time tackle by Elijah Halifax.
Noble on the reception for the
Going to be a loss of 6 on the big tackle by Halifax. 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 in favor of the Roadrunners, 22 unanswered points. Checking in for the Roadrunners, Kylie Walton. In on that defensive line, Harrison checks out. Third down and 19 for the Roadrunners back of their own 24. They need their own 43 for a first down. Passing situation, this one is lofted up, and man was open for a moment and unable to complete the pass to Jalen Mitchell into double coverage. So Mitchell thought he had it for a moment. O'Sullivan and Lowe Miller on the coverage, a couple of tall defensive backs. It'll be fourth down and 19 for the Pumas back of their own 24. 2:30 remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 favor the Roadrunners. Noble is the running back who lines up to the right of Sotelo out of the shotgun. 4th and 19, Sotelo throws it into double coverage and
pass is ruled incomplete on the field.
Ruled incomplete. Intended for Harris, coming away with his Tanner Lewis. He thought he had an interception for the Roadrunners. They're going to rule it incomplete. Nevertheless, it'd be, well, they're going to say it's an interception by Lewis. Would have been better if he'd actually dropped it, had the field position. 2:21 remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. It'll be first down and 10 for the Roadrunners at the 33-yard line of the Pumas.
Timeout, Roadrunners.
And the Roadrunners calling a timeout. 4 p.m. ball game is 9 and under, the Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons. 6 p.m. 11 under, Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. So a decent breeze going from left to right at the back of the Roadrunners. Some of the members of the Junior Lions fans showing up here. It's a 12 and under Division III state championship game. First down and 10 for the Roadrunners at the 33-yard line of the Pumas. Richardson, the running back, Castro out of the shotgun, 3 receivers. They hand off to Richardson going behind left guard and simply ran over a defender and fought his way down to the 25-yard line in a pickup of 8.
12 on the play.
Say a gain of 12.
First down.
Well, they're going to say a gain of 8, or should say a gain of 12. Well, they did move the chains. It's first down and 10. Roadrunners at the 25-yard line of the Pumas. Hand off again to Richardson over the left side.
Richardson on the carry.
Breaks 1 tackle and going to be down for a 7-yard pickup onto the far side. Harris with the tackle. Also in the vicinity was Jalen Mitchell. Minute 25 and ticking here in the third quarter, 22-6. Favor the Roadrunners. It's second down and 3. Roadrunners at the Pumas 18-yard line. 22 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. Castro out of the shotgun. Handoff to the tailback going right this time. And he's going to step out right about the 1-yard line.
Preliminary call, the field is holding on the offense.
It's going to be holding on the offense. The run was around the right side to Tanner Lewis, but it's coming back. It's going to be holding against the Roadrunners with 59 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Roadrunners leading 22-6. So 2nd down and 7 for the Roadrunners. 22-yard line of the Pumas. Lewis remains at running back. And on the end around play, not much doing that time, and it was Miller, Low Miller,
on the play.
taken down here on the near side.
Ball goes out of bounds. Roadrunners retain possession.
Ball went out of bounds at the 26-yard line, a loss of a couple. 3rd and 11 for the Roadrunners at the 26-yard line of the Pumas. 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter, 22-6 Roadrunners. Richardson back in at running back. Castro out of the shotgun. They hand off to Richardson, and he is hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss.
For no gain.
Making sure he was down was Jose Lopez Sepulveda. That should just about take care of the third quarter. A loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 13. I should say 4th and about 14 at the Pumas 28-yard line. That is the end of the third quarter, with the Roadrunners leading the Pumas by a score of 22-6.
Third quarter.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Start of the fourth quarter, it is 22-6 Roadrunners over the Pumas. 4th down and 13 for the Roadrunners at the 27-yard line of the Pumas. Handoff to Richardson going left. Has blockers, follows the blockers inside the 10 and fights his almost down to the 6-yard line, enough for a first down. And a big gain around the left side for Richardson, who has a pair of touchdowns already, but a penalty on the offense, and that's probably coming back. We had several penalties in the third quarter. So the big gain around the left side by Richardson of about 21 yards is going to come back. So some costly penalties on both squads.
10-yard penalty. Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Now the Roadrunners will be going into a breeze. And they're facing a 3rd down.
Down marker will remain.
And where are they going to mark that first down marker? Down to 15 about. Well, now it's going to be 4th down and 20 for the Roadrunners at the 35-yard line of the Pumas. Castro out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Heaves it deep down the near side into man-to-man coverage, and that ball is complete on the interception. Caught at the 11-yard line that time by Darius Doyle. So Doyle went up and picked off that ball, man-to-man coverage,
Ball will be marked at the 12-yard line
as he was covering Hudson Hackinson. Ball will be spotted at the 12-yard line of the Pumas.
The Pumas will take over 1st and 10 at their own 12.
So the Pumas down by 16 here, 22-6, 9:36 remaining in this fourth quarter. So there's still time. The Pumas with a breeze at their back, and the Pumas call a timeout. Pumas scored first on a 50-yard interception returned by Harris. The extra point no good. Roadrunners then with 22 unanswered points, a 9-yard touchdown run by Richardson. The extra point no good. 21-yard touchdown pass Castro to O'Sullivan. The extra point was good. A safety then for the Roadrunners. Then and a 10-yard run by Richardson, his second of the afternoon, made it 22-6 Roadrunners. That's where we're at right now, 9:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. So the next ball game is the 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons, Division II. Some of those fans starting to show up for the 9 and under Liberty Lions here on this side. Liberty has built quite a program out on that west side as far as high school goes. So the Pumas first down and 10 from their own 12-yard line. Sotelo out of the shotgun. Man goes in motion, stand back, empty backfield now. Sotelo lofts it to the far side into traffic, and it is intercepted by the Roadrunners.
Pass is intercepted by the Roadrunners.
Going up and picking off that ball, Quentin O'Sullivan for the Roadrunners. And that was trouble from the get-go. Sullivan's very, very tall, and he just ranged up and grabbed that interception. It'll be great field position. Roadrunners first down and 10 at the 11-yard line of the Pumas. And with 9:25 remaining in the fourth quarter, 22-6 in favor of the Roadrunners, and the Pumas' chances looking more and more dim of coming back. So the Roadrunners can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Low Miller, number 6, in the backfield. Castro out of the shotgun. A handoff inside and spinning down to about the 6-yard line that time. They gave it to the halfback.
With the run up the middle. Brings up second down.
Handoff to Kai Standback. Or check that, I should say Froggy.
2nd and 5 for the Roadrunners.
Froggy getting the carry that time for the Roadrunners. He picked up 5 yards down to the 6-yard line. So Froggy wearing number 88. Been in the ball game now. Tanner Lewis checks in at running back. On 2nd down and 5. Handoff to Lewis. He goes right. Gets to the outside. He's going to be taken down close to the 1-yard line.
At the 1-yard line.
Darius Doyle leading the charge on that. And Roadrunners knocking on the door again. First and goal at the 1-yard line of the Pumas. 8:18 remaining in the fourth quarter, 22-6 Roadrunners. Mobley, the running back. They hand off to Mobley, the running back, and
short.
he's going to be marked just shy of the
Second and goal for the
touchdown marker, or I
Penalty
should say
marker on
the
the
goal
field.
line. Penalty marker on the field. Jose Lopez Sepulveda in on the stop down around the goal line. Appears the penalty, well, first it
The
appeared.
signal is unsportsmanlike conduct on Ironwood.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Roadrunners. I'm marching all the way back to the 16 of the
And the
Pumas.
spot at the 16-yard line.
So first and goal for the Roadrunners at the 16 of the Pumas after the unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalty. 7:47 and ticking in the fourth quarter. 22-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Handoff is Richardson inside. He stood up inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line, a gain of about
Richardson on the
10.
carry.
Richardson with a pair of touchdowns this afternoon. Tackle made by Truvon Rogers.
Third and goal at the 6-yard line for the
A
Roadrunners.
gain of 10. They're saying third and goal now for the Roadrunners at the 6-yard line of the Pumas. Ziggy is in at running back. He gets the carry, and he is stood up.
Pink on the carry up the middle.
With a second effort, maybe he got down to the 5-yard line, but it's
Gain of 2 on the play.
not going to be enough for a first down.
Penalty marker on the field.
Truvon Rogers coming up from the bottom of that pile. Another penalty marker on the play. Ball is spotted just inside the
Unsportsmanlike
5-yard
conduct
line.
on Maricopa.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Pumas.
Half the distance to the
They'll mark
goal.
it down about the 2-yard line.
Brings up fourth down.
It'll still be fourth down and goal at the
Fourth and goal.
2-yard line. Handoff once again to Tanner Lewis, but this play is whistle dead.
Penalty
So
marker, offside.
things are slowing up
On
right now.
defense.
Offside against the Pumas. 6:38 remaining in the fourth quarter, 22-6 in favor of the
5-yard
Roadrunners.
line.
Half the distance to goal, they take it down to about the 1-yard line.
Repeat the down. It's fourth down for the Roadrunners.
Lowe Miller is in the backfield to the left. Tanner Lewis in the backfield. The handoff to Lewis. He's
Right up the middle by the Roadrunners. Good for a touchdown.
into the end zone for a touchdown. So the handoff to Tanner Lewis, and it's now 28-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. 6:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. 28 unanswered points
Roadrunners line up
by the
and try for
Roadrunners.
point. Extra point.
They will try a 1-point conversion. Lowe Miller is in the backfield. They hand off to him going left. Cuts it inside, and he gets the 1-point conversion.
Try for points. Extra point.
Corbin Lowe Miller takes it in
in.
for the 29th point for the Roadrunners. 29-6 Roadrunners. 6:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. 29 unanswered points for the Roadrunners. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is sponsored by, or powered by, the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. So it's been all Roadrunners since the interception and return for a touchdown by Harris early in the ball game. 4 o'clock ball game, 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions versus the Phoenix Dragons. 6 p.m., 11 and under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48.
Kick it out for the Roadrunners will be Castro.
Castro to kick off for the Roadrunners. Harris back deep on the near side, Noble on the far side for the Pumas. Castro kicking into a slight breeze for the Roadrunners.
Harris and Noble deep to receive for the Pumas.
Kick bounces and the ball is loose, and I believe the Roadrunners have recovered it.
Fumbled and recovered by the Roadrunners.
Recovered by Rodney Richardson of the Roadrunners, and this one you can say is just about over with 6:17 remaining in the fourth quarter, 29-6 in favor of the Roadrunners as they recovered the botched kickoff.
We have an injury on the field.
Pumas with an injured ball player on the field. Darius Doyle getting up a little bit slow for the Pumas. And he is carried off the field. So the Roadrunners really piling it on the Pumas here now with 6:17 remaining essentially in the game. The Roadrunners leading 29-6. 29 unanswered points. Tanner Lewis comes in at running back. Castro, well, Lewis will split out to the right. Castro at quarterback, Palafax to the right in the backfield on first down and 10 for the Roadrunners at the 38-yard line of the Pumas.
First down, 10.
Hustling off the field on the far side, Glenn Humes for a couple of guys getting off the field for the Pumas. Handoff, Palafax going left and spun down to the 30-yard line by Harris. Harris comes over the ball claiming he's got it, but I don't think that's going to count. A pickup of 8 by Palafax around the left side.
3 at the 30 for the Roadrunners.
So continue to run the clock. 2nd down and 2 for the Roadrunners of the 30-yard line of the Pumas. Low Miller lines up to the right of Castro, and he gets the handoff going to the left, taking on defenders, and slips out of bounds, taken out by Harris. And a few, well, now a penalty comes in as Peter Richardson pushed Harris after the play. Thought it was a little rough, I guess. So these penalties slowing things up at the moment. 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter, 29-6 Roadrunners.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike
Personal foul against the Roadrunners. I believe it was against Richardson. They'll march that ball back to the 41 of the Pumas.
Ball will be spot at the 39-yard line. No, check it the 41-yard line.
Second down and 10, a handoff again going left. Palafax gets to the outside.
Handoff to Palafax.
He's taken down around the 38 after a pickup of 3. I imagine if you're the Pumas, you're a little bit frustrated, having given up 29 unanswered points. A gain of officially 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 for the Roadrunners at the 39-yard line of the Pumas. Under 5 minutes remaining essentially in this ball game. Richardson back in. He was in the backfield. Now Lowe Miller will be the running back, lining up to the right of Castro. Goes out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 8. 4.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Well, confusion on the sidelines here. Somebody's going to check in. The handoff to Lowe Miller. Slips a tackle in the backfield, but then stood up after about a 1-yard gain. Harris in on the action, as well as Esparza. Lopez Sepulveda getting up a little bit slow. Another penalty marker comes in.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the Roadrunners. They'll mark that back to the 46-yard line, their own 46 for the Roadrunners.
46-yard line. Repeat, 2nd down for the Roadrunners.
It'll be 2nd down and right around 23 yards to go. Clock has started ticking again, under 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 29-6 Roadrunners. 2nd and 23. Castro out of the shotgun. 72 now in the backfield. They hand off to 72, and he's hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage.
Run up the middle for no gain on the play. Check it, loss of 2.
Lopez Sepulveda with the tackle.
3rd and 24 for the Roadrunners.
Loss of 2. 3rd and 24 for the Roadrunners. Their own 44-yard line. They need the opposite 31 for a first down. Approaching 3 minutes remaining essentially in the ball game. 29-6 Roadrunners.
Check it, 3rd and 26 for Ironwood.
Mobley checks in at running back, number 15. 72 also don't have him on the roster. He will check in at running back to the right of Castro. Hand off to 72 again. He's hit and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Isaac Salazar on the tackle, and the Roadrunners keep moving back, but the clock continues to run. Under 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. 29-6. Roadrunners with 29 unanswered points.
4th down and 30 yards to go.
4th and 29 for the Roadrunners, back of their own 40. Lowe Miller checks in at running back to the right of Castro, who goes out of the shotgun. Handoff to Lowe Miller going left. Little bit of running room to the outside. A penalty marker comes down again after 15-yard pickup.
On the play. O'Sullivan on the carry. Holding on the offense is declined. The Pumas will take over on the change of possession.
So the penalty against the Roadrunners, and on downs it'll be back over to the Pumas with just 1:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. 29-6 favor the Roadrunners. Next ball game at 4 p.m. 9 and under Liberty Junior Lions versus Phoenix Dragons. 6 p.m. 11 under Elite Outlaws versus Squad 48. Roadrunners have dominated since the very beginning, when Harris intercepted a pass and returned it 50 yards for a touchdown for the Pumas.
Timeout on the play.
This ball game approaching 2 hours. A lot of penalties here in the second half. So the Ironwood Roadrunners feeling pretty good about themselves, on their way to winning the 12 and under state championship, Division III. So the Roadrunners ready to celebrate. Still a minute 50 remaining in the ball game. Roadrunners leading 29-6. First down and 10 for the Pumas from their own 45-yard line. And a direct snap. Racing to his right and losing about a yard that time is Gabriel Cole. Got a member of the Roadrunners down, getting up a little bit slow, who was in on that action. 72 again, a loss of a yard. The clock will continue to tick, and this ball game should be over before you know it. Minute 20 and ticking, 29-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Second down and 11 for the Pumas from own 44. Gabriel Cole, the lone setback. He'll get the direct snap and takes off to his left. Penalty marker comes in. Cole is taken down at midfield. So another penalty marker comes in. There's been a lot here in the second half.
Penalty marker on the play.
And that will go against the offense and the Pumas. It'll march them back.
Holding on the offense. Repeat, second down.
52 seconds remaining in this ball game. 29-6 Roadrunners.
The 34-yard line of the Pumas.
They'll move that ball all the way back to the 34 of the Pumas. It'll be second down and 21. Pumas back at their own 34-yard line. Direct snap to Cole again, going right. Another penalty marker comes in. Check that. That is David Benefiel. Benefiel off to the races, but a penalty marker back at the 30-yard line.
Preliminary signal on the field is holding on the offense.
It would go for 66 yards, but holding on the offense, it does appear to be. Both teams kind of want to get this thing over. Just 23 seconds remaining. Don't want to get anybody injured.
Head to the west end zone.
A Roadrunner is down, and the far side are on the 21-yard line.
Both teams will receive awards this afternoon.
So the 66-yard run by Benefiel comes back due to holding on the offense. So this ball be spotted back at the 24-yard line. It'll be second down and 31.
Ball is placed at the 24-yard line of the Pumas.
Second and 31 for the Pumas back at their own 24-yard line. Just 23 seconds remaining. 29-6 in favor of the Roadrunners.
Second and 31 for the Pumas.
Just a couple of plays left in this one. Still an injured Roadrunner back at far side at the 21-yard line. Last thing you want is any injuries at this stage of the game. Appears to be Tanner Lewis coming off a little bit slow. It's 23 seconds remaining now, 29-6 in favor of the Roadrunners. Hey, you don't want anybody hurt here at the end of the ball game, and Tanner Lewis down again. Yeah, good point. Hopefully it's just dehydration. Temperature's getting up around 93. Just be good to get this thing over with. So Tanner Lewis, they're going to try to get him into the cart. Hopefully just dehydration. So Tanner Lewis being attended to here on the near side is hopefully dehydration, as he was coming off the field and then fell down again. So Tanner Lewis now getting to his feet. Going to be helped off. The last thing you need is an injury. Hopefully just dehydration with the heat out there, about 93 degrees. Well, you're right. I'm sure it's hotter down on that synthetic turf. Easy to get dehydrated. Hopefully that's all it is, as the game really has been decided. And a handoff going left. The Pumas on the move this time. Up the right sideline, and
Mitchell on the carry for
Mitchell finally shoved out of bounds on the far side with 6 seconds remaining in the ball game. 29-6 in favor of the Roadrunners.
Mitchell is driven out of bounds by the Roadrunners. Ball will be placed at the 49-yard line. First down and 10.
Gain of 25. It'll be second down and 6 for the third down and 6 for the Pumas from their own 49-yard line. This ought to be it, as Gabriel Cole out of the shotgun. The lone setback should get the direct snap, and he does. Races to his right. Tries to get to the outside. He does. Down the near sideline and shoved out of bounds. That will be the ball game, as the Roadrunners are the 2025 12-and-under Division III champions, as they beat the Maricopa Pumas by a score of 29-6. I'm Eric Anderson for Jeff Lowry, Roger Bemis. 4 o'clock ball game. 9-and-under Liberty Junior Lions and the Phoenix Dragons.
Immediately following the handshake, quickly